So why these conversations? The truth is, these conversations have actually been happening for a number of years now behind the scenes in my home, where some of these people who were in the conversation would come together and would talk heart to heart about the single life and other Christian-related issues. But I felt impressed by God that it was time to take what's being done in secret to the housetop. I felt inspired by Malachi 3:16, which says that those who feared God came together and they spoke to one another, and God listened. And he wrote their names in the book of remembrance. And through that, God was telling me that I want you to make this conversation bigger, involve more people, or even from other churches. And the nature of the monologous nature of the pulpit ministry doesn't allow for conversation to happen. It doesn't allow for people to respond to the teachings they're hearing. And that's part of what this conversation aims to achieve, for people to air their views about some of these topics, what are their struggles, and how are they dealing with it with God? How is God involved in those challenges? So today, the topic is really about the single life and the challenges that come with it, especially in the waiting season, particularly when you've been waiting on God for a while. What are the fears that you're having, the struggles that you're having, and how are you dealing with them practically as possible for people to share that? And that's something that I believe we've been able to achieve in this conversation. I haven't heard what everyone has said. It's clear that the single season can be very, very difficult. It can be, especially as the waiting gets longer. And from what's been heard, I believe that what has helped some people through that season, or what is sustaining them, is their personal relationship with God. The fact that they've been able to commune with God during the wait, and they've been able to get a hold of God's thoughts about their fears and their worries or anxieties about that they're experiencing during the wait. There was the issue of fear. I believe that yes, it's natural to have fears while you wait, but that's the advantage of having a personal relationship with God. He speaks to those fears, and he keeps your heart at rest even while you wait. Finally, I'll say that I believe one of the central purpose of the waiting season is for us as believers to cultivate a personal relationship with God, because your marriage, the marriage that you're waiting for, will be sustained by this God that you're learning to relate with while you wait. So it's like the analogy of a well, the well in the Bible, where in Genesis 29 also, in the Bible where Jacob came to a well, the Bible said that there were flocks of sheep around that well because the flock was sustained by the water from the well. So while you're single, dig your well, because the water coming out of your well is going to sustain your marriage.